Okay, so in this part we are going to texture our hair. So you see we will be using images. I took them just from the internet, just plain hair. So the stuff we will be doing here is to put this little part of the hair on the place and use warp tool to try to match the shape of the hair that is seen on the ambient occlusion, and then we copy this part of the hair and try to match another part of the hair. So it's a lot of scaling, moving, and using warp tool to match all the hair parts and to make them look very good. And you see I've done this process already on the fringe. Now we are working on the side of the hair. So it's not a difficult process, but it might be long a little. So of course I will skip this part of the video a little bit because it will be too long, and this is, I think, nothing interesting in here, just moving this part of the hair and placing it, scaling like you see right now. So later, when we cover all the surface of our hair, we will change some colors and we will be adding highlights and shadows to these textures. So as I was telling you before, after covering the surface, we will change some colors of the hair to a little bit more darker and brown, because they are really right now. Yeah, and so you see right now we've got all the top of the hair done, and we've already painted some shadows between these parts of the hair. So we've changed the color to a little bit darker and brown, and right now I have separate layer set to overlay mode and I'm painting some highlights, because right now these hairs are not really visible pretty similar to this part where we've got our beard, but on the beard we don't have texture already. So to make these hairs a little bit different and visible, we have to paint some highlights on it. So of course you can do this on the one half of the head and then mirror this to the other side, because our hairs are not 100% symmetrical, but after mirroring it you are able just to change some stuff, so you will not do the work twice. And right now you can see in Maya what we've already have. Yeah, from the distance it's just dark, I think, but when we see our model a little bit closer, it's definitely looking better. So it's already more visible, I think, and looks a little bit better. So we've got, of course, finish this and repeat the process on our mustache and our beard. Same stuff, so there's nothing much to explain. You just copy this little image on the place and all over the beard, and changing some colors and painting some highlights, what we was doing. Just a few seconds before. So I'm just looking on these hairs and thinking if we just have to make these highlights more visible or it's just enough. Probably we will skip this in this part, yes, and you see right now our mustache and our beard done. So as I was telling you, is same process. I'm showing you all the layers right now with some shadows and some highlights. So this process is a little bit long, but I think it was worth to do this because it looks nice, I think. You could probably paint this hair by the hand, but I think using images it's just faster way. And if you are not good painter, it's of course better approach to this process. So hope you like it and see you in next part.